Hi, this is Mitesh with Quote Me Network, and I wanted to do a quick video to go over some of the common questions and answers we get um, from contractors interested in signing up to our service. So, the first question we get typically is, what categories do we generate leads in, what trades? Our main trades are windows, roofing, siding, HVAC, bathroom models, and kitchen remodels. We do some others like flat painting, plumbing, electrical, landscaping. So do ask us, give us a call if there's anything specific that you're interested in getting leads for. We may be able to help you, we may not. But for the most part, our main categories remain as those. Um, Next question we typically get is, how do customers find us and how do we generate our leads? Quite simply, we generate leads through paid search on Google, Bing, and a few other smaller advertising platforms. So as you can see here, I typed in replacement windows and we've come up in the query search results here. This is actually an organic search result. Typically will be placed here where you see ad. Right now it looks like we were outbid by these other four companies, but we'll show up here periodically through the day, and as you can see also we will show up in search organic search results too. Um, so customer will find us through their search engines, and they'll click on their landing page. Here's an example of a landing page that you'll be taken, or the homeowner will be taken through to. As you can see here, this is trade specific to Windows. Typically, we will create landing pages trade specific and segment it in that way. We just find it we do better in lead generation when we do separate out the categories. And this is just one sample of a Windows landing page we have. We'll create multiple landing pages, Windows landing pages, and we'll test all the different types of landing pages. We'll test the customer experience, what they're clicking on, what they're not liking, and then we'll tweak those landing pages to optimize how much it costs us to actually generate a lead. So we're doing that continuously and constantly to get our cost per lead down. So once they fill in their details here, they'll be taken through to a thank you page like this, and at that point their contact details will be submitted into our system. Pretty much straight away, one of our call agents will contact the customer and get some additional information from them. Typical things we'll ask the customer is, are you the homeowner? What type of property do you have? Obviously we can verify that doing a quick search on their property address. We'll confirm their address that they input on the form. We'll find out the best time to contact them, and then we'll ask them trade specific questions. So for example, this is for Windows, so we'd ask, how many windows are you wanting to have installed? Is this for repair, or is this for an install or replacement? What type of windows do you have? We'll also ask them their payment method, and if they're paying out of pocket, we'll ask them if they have the funds available. If they're wanting financing, some of our contractors do financing. In that situation, we'll get that information, pass it across to you. So once we've got all their information, our system, or whilst we're getting that information, our system will tell our call agent who is matched up to them, the homeowner in that specific area. So in this case here, we have two contractors. One is on a pause right now. Here's some information about why they're paused. We have that information. And then Evergreen Efficient Windows is actually active. And again, here's some information on them. You can see here, Evergreen Efficient Windows does offer financing. They're BBB A+ rated, and they're wanting only 2 or more windows, and they're wanting no repairs, and this is their mile radius. So the agent will input all the information he or she gathered into this box here. So here he's put, spoke with Lisa, confirmed she is the homeowner, looking to replace between 4 to 6 windows, She counted the ones she wants replaced whilst we were on the phone. Current windows are vinyl, paying out of pocket, single family home. Best time to call is 5 p.m. So at this point here, Melvin would have told the homeowner, Lisa, that Evergreen Efficient Windows will be contacting her shortly. Now, she said the best time to call is 5 p.m. Our suggestion is always contact the customer straight away. As you all know, a lead is best when it's warm. Contact the customer straight away, set up a time to talk later in the day, 5 p.m. or whatever the time may be. And you're more likely to get through to the customer when you call them back. At least you've reached out to them, let them know that you have their details, etc. So once we click this checkbox, the lead will be sent out to Evergreen Efficient Windows. We send our leads by email, and we also text them to you as well. So you will get a lead alert by email and text message. You have all the information, including the agent notes, and you're able to contact the customer at that point. So from here, we give you 48 hours to set up an appointment. We don't set up the appointment for you. The reason we don't is because we don't know your calendars, and there could be conflicts in your calendar. That's the last thing we want to do. So we allow you to set up the appointment. We bill you only for the appointment set. So if you don't get the appointment, for whatever reason it might be, you can't get through to the customer, or customer rejects wanting to set up an appointment, or whatever the case may be, let us know within 48 hours and we won't bill you for it. We're very fair about our returns. Typically we don't have any issues crediting leads or accepting returns, provided you're being fair about it and honest. We'll do checks every so often to make sure that all the information is tallying up. But typically, you're not going to get any issues with us when it comes to returns. We do our invoicing weekly. Here's a sample of an invoice that we would send out to you. As you can see here, the customer's returned 3 leads. The rest he hasn't, and so these others are billable leads. We'll send this out to you, and we'll do our invoicing weekly. So we'll take your card and file when you sign up, and we'll run your card on a weekly basis, provided you have any leads to pay for. Pricing is pretty simple and straightforward. Most of our replacement jobs, for example, windows, 2 or more, roofing replacement, siding replacement, bathroom remodels, kitchen remodels, they're all $65. Smaller jobs will run anywhere between $15 and $35. So a window repair job would be $35 for 2 or more windows. And you can always tell us that you don't want repairs, and we'll just make sure we don't send you any repair leads. That's quite a big one for a lot of our contractors. So if you wanted to sign up, it's pretty straightforward. We will send you a form that looks something like this. All you need to do, and it comes through DocHub, all you need to do is fill in the form, provide us with the information that we're requesting on here. Gives us information like your areas of coverage, where you want leads texted to, where you want leads emailed to, things like that. And once we have this form back, we'll typically set you up. So if you provide us with, for example, a radius, a zip code and a radius, what we'll do is we'll get those zip codes, we'll plug them into our online campaigns so that we can actually start driving targeted traffic to those specific areas. It takes about 2 to 3 days to start seeing traffic, and then we optimize, and then to actually see leads it takes about 2 to 3 days. But that's the process we follow, and typically it works. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or would like to get started and give us a try, feel free to contact us. Our number is up here, 469-304-2103. That's 469-304-2103.